happy Monday, everybody. It's Andrew here, back with another vlog post. And today I want to chat about the crisis of small thinking that I'm seeing. And I don't think this is particularly unique to rural Nova Scotia. I think there's a lot of this that happens. And some things I've even been noticing on some posts I've seen on LinkedIn and Facebook. But this notion that just because you're either a solo entrepreneur, you have a small team, that you can't do big things in the world, and that you're limited to the amount of opportunities that you have. And I think it's totally ridiculous to think that just because I'm a single person or a small team that we can't do something that's actually having a huge impact, or have customers that are in all kinds of different places around the world that aren't just within the 50 kilometers of where we so happen to call our office. And this is one of the things that I've seen happen as we bring other entrepreneurs onto our Dream Business program that have talked about their experience of building big companies with just a small team of people, or even just being around our co-working spaces here at the Hub and at Co3 in Bridgewater. When you get around other entrepreneurs that are building companies that have customers and opportunities well beyond just their local market, you begin to think about, well, geez, maybe I can start thinking that way, or maybe I can think about the business I'm doing that way. And I think that a lot of people put some really huge self-limiting beliefs in their own way of growing the business that they want to build. And I don't know, maybe it's just a humility thing. People are embarrassed to actually say that they want to do something that's a little bit audacious, and maybe they're who are like some maybe a self-confidence thing or imposter syndrome. I think all of these things kind of factor in at some point, where people think, like, who am I to believe that I can build a company that actually does something better than some of the other big huge corporations that are out there. But what I can tell you is this: I've seen it happen time and time again, where just a small group of people have figured out a way to do something that is a lot more effective and a lot more impactful than some of the largest corporations that are in their segment. So you may choose to keep your business small and local and service just a small group of people. You may choose to just keep it as a hobby business, and that is totally fine. I have absolutely no problem with that. But don't do those things because you don't believe that there's a bigger opportunity for you, or you don't believe you have capacity to do something that's bigger, that has customers in other parts of the world and in other markets, and doing lots of big things with just a small team. So let's just try to think about our businesses in a bit of a bigger global context, and figure out, hey, what might it look like if I were to do what I'm doing here in another market? And a lot of great strategic partnerships kind of help with that. You don't necessarily have to know everything there is to know about a certain market in order to form a great partnership to deliver what you have through their channels and get your products, your services, your offering in front of their customers. So let's try to think a little bit bigger this week about our businesses and our opportunities. And at the end of the week, you may still choose to keep it small, but do it as a choice. Don't do it because you feel like there isn't a bigger opportunity out there for you. We'll see you next week, everyone. Have an awesome week.